Father Nurgle, Lord of Plagues, hear me! Long have I worshipped you. Great are the deeds I have done in your name. I have performed your darkest rites. I have sacrificed the flesh of innocence in your name.
Your pleas will avail you nothing, human. Nurgle has no pity for the defeated. It's over.
Over, you blind fool. Chaos is eternal, and I am its champion.
Tell that to Asavar Kur. Dead in the mud along with most of his followers outside the walls of Kislev.
Another will rise to take Kur's place. The Harbinger has sought out the shattered pieces of his army and found a new champion to seek the favor of the Chaos Gods and assume mastery of the Horde.
The Harbinger? Is that what the sorceress calls herself? Where is she, Kessler? Tell me that and you may yet save your life.
Look at you, grasping at shadows. The Harbinger is far beyond your reach. And as for my life, it belongs to Nurgle, Lord of Pestilence and Decay. I give it to him freely in return for vengeance.
You have been deceived.
Yes, hello to you all folks, Fuzz here and welcome to another Chaosbane video. Today I'm going to be tackling the final boss of the beta version of the game, and this is the boss that's known as the Great Unclean, and it was a bit of a surprise for me when Kessler turned into this hideous monstrosity that we are now facing off against. But that's what I love about this type of game. You just never know what you're going to be up against, do you, in this kind of fantasy setting. For those of you that have also played Diablo 3, don't you think this boss is starkly similar to the one that's called Gheed in that particular game? That's the boss fight you face off against if you kill a treasure goblin or use a puzzle ring in the cube. So there's just something starkly similar between the two of them. Although that said, the strategies and the tactics for this particular fight are very, very different. Obviously in the Gheed encounter in Diablo 3, the boss is quite mobile and chases you all over the place. In this one, the Great Unclean kind of just sits there and unleashes its abilities, its devastating abilities in many ways, from that static location there. Now, when this fight first started, I thought, oh, you know, we're not really taking a lot of damage here, but do not take things for granted, because some of these abilities that the boss unleashes your way, they hurt. Now, I'm playing on normal mode, and if you don't move from these abilities, even on the standard difficulty, you will be killed. Make no mistake about it. As a matter of fact, I got complacent on my first attempt and did in fact die and have to start the encounter again. So this is my successful attempt. Spoiler alert on that. But yeah, only after I learned the hard way that you really can't just, you know, be lax in your positioning here. And one of the problems you're going to find is that these pillars, which you can see scattered around the arena that break line of sight and are very, very important, can actually be damaged by the boss, and eventually they are going to be destroyed. Now the problem with that is you begin with 3 pillars, but if this fight drags on for long enough, then those pillars, all 3 of them, are going to be destroyed, and then you've got nowhere to hide from the boss, and if that happens, it's pretty much a guaranteed wipe. In other words, there's a kind of time element to this encounter, a DPS check if you will, and you do need to defeat the boss while you have line of sight still available to hide behind. Now, I was level 15 with the Mage class when I tackled this boss, but if you're playing on one of the harder difficulties, then you might want to think about just doing a little bit of grinding before entering the arena. But there we have it, guys, that's the defeat of the boss.
its way into our world and feared the worst. You have done well, young prince.
I studied the greater demons during my time at the tower. The reality was worse than I ever imagined.
The Eye of Argoth, where is it?
Over there. Beware, Witch Hunter. It has an effect on the mind.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure it doesn't tempt anyone else.
What about the sorceress?
Kessler called her the Harbinger. According to him, she's tracked down the remnants of Azavar Kul's army and is searching for a champion to lead it.
Where is she, this harbinger of chaos?
He did not say.
Prague.
What's that?
My agents in the north tell me that a large part of Kul's army fled the Battle of Kislev and returned to the ruins of Prague. I'd assume they would take ship and return to the Chaos Wastes, but now that I've heard about this Harbinger, I'm not sure. Perhaps we might learn more there.
But how? Prague is hundreds of leagues from here. We couldn't possibly make it there in time.
Not so. There is a waystone near Prague that we can use. I can link to it from the stone here in Nuln and send you through. Meet me at the tower when you are ready to proceed. In the meantime, I will begin the rituals to open a pathway to Prague.
Okay folks, so what are your thoughts on the end of beta / the end of Act 1 boss here in Warhammer Chaosbane? I thought it was a lot of fun myself, looking forward to seeing what's going to be coming next when the full game releases, but please do share your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll see you next time.